Hello fam, welcome back again to Bush Uncle House of Music and BC. Yes, Bush Uncle House of Music and BC, we are. And yes, not forgetting today, this video was sponsored by Abby Frames. Abby Frames, they deals in canvas laminated wooden frames. Abby Frames, their location is at Teshin, Sakomono, Ablekuma, Kumasi, Edum, and Bekwai. Abby Frames. You can contact them on 0279 743921. I repeat, 0279 743921. Yes, Abby Frame. Just contact them and they will deliver it to you everywhere you are. If only you are in Ghana. Yes, we aren't gonna waste much time today. And yes, today I'm gonna show you how to build, how you can do your setup and build your safety tank. Yes, for your manhole where your toilet and bath and your wastewater will enter. Yes, as you are building, you have to focus on how you will build a quality, a solid manhole, a solid safety tank, because this safety tank is going to serve you for so many years, and you have to do it once and for all better. I'm gonna show you where you can position your safety tank, where it's good for you to build your safety tank everywhere you are if you are building. So let's get started. First of all, let me show you one secret about this, about building a safety tank. Assuming this is, I'm gonna indicate this place as a piece of land. So let me just draw something here like this. Assuming this is your piece of land. Please take your time and watch what I'm doing very carefully, so that assuming this is a piece of land over here. Let's assume this is your piece of land over here like this. So I'm coming, assuming this is your piece of land over here. Please take your time and watch this video very carefully, because as you know, on this platform we take our time and teach you what you don't know on your Android, what you don't know in building and construction. And yes, assuming this is our piece of land, so let me give it a pegs over here. Assuming this is our piece of land, I hope you are seeing everything as I'm doing over here. So assuming I hope you are seeing everything. Please, if something is troubling you, just leave a comment under our comment section, and yes, we're gonna reply you 247. So assuming this is your piece of land, and yes, not forgetting, I have already done a video about how to set up a building, how you can do your setting up and stuff. So I've already set up everything, so you can, if you haven't watched that video, you can check it out and watch and know how you can do your setup. So after we all know that when setting up a building, I've already shown you how to set up a building, how you can position your building so that you can leave a space for your safety tank. I've already done that. So assuming, first of all, before you do this safety tank, you already know where you are going to position it, because you have to position it to where the land is sloping. If this is in front of your house, and yes, this is the back of your house, but the sloping is going this way in front of the house, then your safety tank should be where the sloping ends, where it slopes to. If the sloping is going this way, then the safety tank have to come here, have to come in front of the house. Not it's a mask, because safety tank goes with slopings. So you have to bear in mind, you have to put your safety tank at where your land slope to. So don't forget to do this. And yes, if you are now coming to build your house, I've already done a video about how to do your settings about your building. So you have to bear in mind, I show you where you can leave a space for your safety tank, so that you won't have any problem at all. Because we all know toilet and bath and stuff and wastewater need to get a sloping before it can work very well. Because you are doing this project for for your future generations and stuff for over 100 years old. If you are doing this, please and please again, take your time and do it properly. If something is troubling you, just come here, you leave a comment under our comment section, and we're gonna reply you 247. Here we don't skip comments. Bush Uncle House of Music and Busy. So we out. So assuming this is our piece of land, and we want to do our safety tank over here, like this corner. You have to put your safety tank at the corner over here. And not forgetting, before you do this, you have to leave a little space. You have to leave a little space from the fence wall. I hope you can see this one. The rain is disturbing me, but because I'm ever ready to serve you, I'm in here. I'm serving you 247. Because here we don't skip comment, and we move. I know as you are watching the video, you can see the rain is disturbing me over here, but I'm over ready to serve you as it is. And as I promised, I'm serving you 247. So if you are facing any difficulty, please forgive me. And yes, we move on. I'm just covering my camera so that the rain, it's not going to disturb me much. So please give me one moment. One moment. One moment, please. I'm just positioning my camera so that we are all going to enjoy this beautiful and wonderful video. Just one moment. Here we go. Bush Uncle House of Music and BC. We up. So one moment. Okay, we are here now, and yes, as you can see, we are about to go now. So assuming this is your piece of land, first of all, you have to leave a space, maybe from at least, if you have more space over there, then it should be 5 feet from the fence wall. From here 5 feet, and from here to 5 feet. I hope you understand. From the fence wall to where the safety tank is, it should be 5 feet over there. And yes, from here to it have to be 5 feet. So I'm gonna position it from here, from this fence wall to here should be 5 feet. It's the same as you are doing you are positioning your building, as you can see. Because this time around, and even if there's more space, for you to not waste much space, you can leave it this way. So assuming I'm going to do it which is 14 by, which is I'm going to do it maybe 20 by, because it depends on the building that you are building. Maybe if you have your structure is very huge, maybe it's 12 or 16 bedroom self-contained, then the safety tank need to be big, need to be large, so that it can serve them more and more. Because this is a long time project, and as you know, you have to do everything perfectly. You have to plan everything very well. So as you can see, I have my plot of land, which is one plot, and maybe the building will be at this place like this. Maybe assuming the building will be at this place. And if I've already said this, and let me say it again, if your building, the sloping is going to the front, then the safety tank need to come to the front of the building. And yes, if the front of the house, and if the sloping is coming at the back, then if you are positioning your building, you need to position it very well so that the safety tank can come here, because the sloping is coming this way. But this time around, the sloping is going this way, so the building is over here and the safety tank will be here. And yes, make sure where you are going, it depends. Let me show you two secrets now. first of all, if you think where you are going to position your safety tank, cows, and you are going to do your entrance over there, then the safety tank need to be very, very strong. You have to use 6 inches block quality, and maybe you can lay it, do it a retain walls. If you say retain wall, let me show you this one. This is assuming this is a piece of block. A piece of block is this. If you lay it this way, it's a straight, and this way you lay it flat. It's a retain wall. So if you think, the entrance is going to be where you are going to do your safety tank, then all the blocks should be retain walls, so that it will be solid for cars, for heavy trucks and stuff to pass on. Even if you are doing this for a filling station, as you know, it should be a retain wall or concrete. Please again, listen to what I'm saying attentively, because here we take our time and teach you what you don't know in building and construction. The walls of the safety tank should be a retain wall or concrete. If you think, or if you have planned that where you are positioning the safety tank, it's going to be your entrance. Cars, if you do it a retain wall or concrete and solid, rich, everything is going to pass on, and as you know, you are going to get it perfect as you want. So please again, watch what I'm doing very carefully and listen to what I'm saying attentively. So here we go, let's move on. So assuming for that, I have already teach you about that, so we can move on now. So here the secret is, I hope you are seeing everything very carefully. So let me do my markings. Let me do my markings over here like this. We do my markings, and yes, I will do this markings too over here. Let me do this one too, and yes, this one too. Let me do this one too over here. Let me do this markings too over here. As you can see, I hope you can see how I have marked my safety tank, and not forgetting this measurement from here to here need to be same as from here to here. And so as you can see me over here, I have the same measurement for here and here and here and here too is the same measurement. And yes, so many people don't know about this, and I'm going to show you this secret now. Yes, for now, every safety tanker, listen to what I'm saying attentively, unless the safety tank is very big enough for you to divide it more than 3. Please again, listen to what I'm saying attentively. We have so many secrets in here. So this safety tank, for normal building, you have to divide it into 3. 1, 2. So I hope you can see what it has become now. So here and here now, I hope you can see we have 1, 2, 3. Somebody will ask me, what is the main reason and the importance of dividing this thing into 3? Yes, we divide this thing into 3 because we have to use 1, 2 as a safety tank, and the last one should be a sock away. I'm gonna show you how you can do this. Yes, for your digging, you mark everything once like this, and you dig your safety tank. You dig every all together like this. You dig everything together. But when it comes to laying your bricks, laying your blocks, then it's this time that you have to divide everything into 3. And if you think your safety tank is big enough, then you have to divide it into 4, maybe 4. I hope you can see. It depends the length or the size of your safety tank. You can divide it more than 3. It depends the size of your safety tank. If you think maybe the safety tank is for a heavy mansion, maybe 15 bedroom, 20 bedroom, self-contained. We have heavy mansions that you have to know that you have to calculate and you have to measure the safety tank, the size of the safety tank. So here we go. We have, assuming we have finished taking our measurements, we have finished digging our hole. We dig our hole very carefully. Maybe you dig it 10 feet or 8 feet or 12 feet. It depends the land. Maybe you won't meet any stone, or you are not going to meet any water underground there. And if you are good to go, then you can go as much as possible, so that everything will be perfectly done. And then, so assuming you have finished digging everything, after you finish digging everything, the next thing is to pour a concrete. Please again, is to pour what? A concrete. And yes, we have, for pouring the concrete, we have two types of pouring this concrete. If you think where you are going to position your safety tank will be the entrance of the house, then please again, I will advise you to put a pillar at the corner of the joint. I hope you can see me doing that. Every joint should get a pillar. And yes, not forgetting, this is to indicate that to make the structure very strong, because maybe heavy trucks and stuff or cars are going to pass on top of the safety tank. You can even, after you do this, you can even park your cars on top of the safety tank, and nothing is going to happen. Please again, listen to what I'm saying attentively. Watch this video very carefully. And yes, if something is troubling you, you can leave a comment under our comment section, and we are gonna reply you 247. And I hope you can see that the sun has started shining, so we are good to go. And yes, after you put the concrete, you are going to pour concrete down concrete after inside your manhole, inside your safety tank. After digging, you pour concrete at the floor. So you pour the concrete everywhere like this, everywhere like this. And yes, let me show you one secret over here. Sometimes it depends. It depends the place of where your land is. If you are having a good land, a solid land, then when pouring the concrete, because the division of all these things, you are going to leave one as a sock away, and yes, the rest of it is going to be your safety tank. One will be a sock away, which is going to contain the wastewater and stuff, the bathroom, the water from the bathroom. And yes, I'm gonna show you one secret too. You have to you will get there, because after everything you have to connect. You have to give the pipe, give at least a 4 inches pipe or a 3 inches pipe at the top, the last end of your safety tank. Before you flow it, you give it an entrance from here to here like this. After, on the top of your block laying, you give it a small pipe so that whenever, because we all know that the feces you flush it with water, and yes, the water will be plenty and the feces will be just a little. So when it's over here and it's full up, the water will just penetrate from this safety tank and enter the safety tank, the sockaway. Because the sockaway, we are going to give an entrance when laying the blocks. You give it an entrance and put a stones. You put boulders. You just put some boulders. You are going to fill it. After you finish everything, you are going to fill the sockaway, the sockaway with boulders. I hope you can see, so that it will be full. And yes, somebody will ask me, what is the meaning of, or what is the reason why you have to fill it with boulders? The boulders, because sometimes we are going to leave a hole around the sockaway. You have to put in boulders, and the boulders, it will help soak in the water small, and also it will help secure your sockaway to prevent it from breaking. It will hold it tight. It's gonna hold it tight, because if you leave it just like that, it can crack, and yes, when too much pressure come on it, it can break. So you have to put in boulders to support it, to hold it, because this is a future project. This is going to be over years and years, and as soon as sometime maybe 20 years time, you can remove all the boulders in a sock away like this. You can give it to some people. They have the workers there. They will do that for you. Then you put another stones in there, or you can decide to remove all, because the time you remove it, you are going to see some black and dirty water in there. You can wash everything, because stone will never spoil. So stone never, so you just remove it and you wash it, then you put it back inside your safety tank. Yes, let's move on. So after you finish concreting the down, then you do your settings. Yeah. And if you think, or that your safety tank car is going to pass on top, then you have to put pillars at the joint of the at every joint here. Maybe it's only, I'm just doing this because let me clean one. It should be only 3 for normal safety tank. It should be only 3. The 2 is going to be the safety tank, and the 1 is going to be the sockaway, where you can see the stones now. I hope you are watching this video very carefully, and yes, on this platform we take our time and teach you what you don't know on your and